Hello dear viewers, welcome to Battleline's Journal. Today we are here to examine and analyze the events that have taken place in the Middle East. The events throughout the day have been quite eventful and complex. In this video, we will particularly focus on a major attack on Al-Assad Air Base and assess the impact of these developments on the region and international relations. Among the most striking and critical events unfolding in the Middle East is the violent attack on Al-Assad Air Base in the Al-Anbar province of Iraq, which is used by United States military personnel and international contractors. This base serves as the central hub for military operations in the region, and today's events have brought it into the spotlight due to a heavily orchestrated assault. The attack, carried out by pro-Iranian militant groups in the early hours of the morning, resulted in significant destruction. The attackers managed to bypass the air defense systems of Al-Assad Air Base, leading to numerous casualties as a series of missiles struck designated areas. This incident has heightened tensions in the region and created significant turbulence in international relations. The reasons, perpetrators, and consequences of this attack are still being assessed in greater detail, and the impact of this event on overall security and political balance in the region must be thoroughly examined. We will continue to delve into this matter to closely scrutinize and understand these developments. Tensions in the Middle East have become increasingly dynamic in recent years, particularly as a result of the strained relations between the United States, Israel, and Iran. In this context, the attack on Al-Assad Air Base can be seen as the culmination of various factors coming together. When we focus on the events leading up to this attack, it's worth noting the actions of the U.S. Air Force targeting ballistic anti-ship missile complexes used by Houthi rebels in Yemen. This operation aimed to hinder Houthi rebels' efforts to arm themselves with weapons that could alter the regional balance. Subsequently, the Israeli Air Force targeted a major Iranian Revolutionary Guard center in Damascus. This was a significant strike against a crucial military facility used by Iran to enhance its regional influence, and was perceived by Israel as a retaliatory measure. Immediately following this Israeli airstrike, the U.S. Air Force targeted another anti-ship missile complex used by Houthi rebels in Yemen. These coordinated strikes happened just a few hours before the attack on Al-Assad base, further exacerbating tensions in the region. These events have sparked extensive discussions about their impact on security and stability in the Middle East, escalating tensions among all parties in the region. These developments have made the Middle East's balances and relationships even more complex. Iran's growing regional influence, which has been increasingly prominent in the Middle East in recent years, has led to a significant imbalance in regional and international relations. Iran has been actively working to establish a significant sphere of influence in the Middle East, both politically and militarily, attempting to reshape the region's dynamics fundamentally. One of the key elements of Iran's regional influence is its relationships with militant groups. It spreads throughout the region via proxy wars. Groups like Hezbollah in Lebanon, Shiite militias in Syria, and the Houthis in Yemen are crucial components of Iran's regional policies. These groups are utilized to enhance Iran's regional influence and weaken rival powers. Iran also intervenes in regional crises and conflicts to protect its interests. The Syrian civil war and instability in Iraq, in particular, have been seen as opportunities for Iran to increase its regional influence. Iran has sought to strengthen its influence in these countries by supporting political and military groups, thereby expanding its influence in these regions. Furthermore, Iran's regional influence is not limited to military and political aspects, but also extends to economic cooperation and energy projects. Iran aims to exert its influence over regional trade and energy resources through economic collaboration and energy projects in neighboring countries. Iran's increased regional influence has created complex and tense relationships among regional countries and international actors. Countries like Israel, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates oppose Iran's regional hegemony, leading to heightened regional tensions. In conclusion, Iran's regional influence in the Middle East is a complex issue that has led to conflicts and tensions among regional and international powers. This influence poses a significant security concern for the region, while having a profound impact on regional balance. It remains a topic of great importance to closely monitor developments in the region's future. As a result, the decision by the United States to increase its military presence in the Middle East is a significant development that affects the region's security dynamics. This increase is closely linked to the escalating tensions and threats in the region. The instability and terrorist threats in Syria and Iraq in particular have prompted the United States to strengthen its military presence in these regions. The 900 U.S. military personnel in Syria and the 2,500 military personnel in Iraq are part of efforts to maintain security and stability in the region. As a result of this military presence increase, the Washington administration has decided to deploy an additional 1,500 troops to the region. These troops will be comprised of the New Jersey National Guard and will constitute the largest military deployment to the region since 2008. This reflects the determination of the United States to address significant concerns and threats in the Middle East. Overall, this increase in military power by the United States aims to more effectively limit Iran's regional activities in Syria and Iraq and support counterterrorism efforts. However, this increase could also escalate tensions in the region and lead to conflicts with other actors in the region. The increasing influence of Iran and the activities of Iran-backed militant groups in the region are among the factors motivating this decision to increase U.S. military forces. Therefore, the decision by the United States holds great importance for the future of security and stability in the Middle East, and it is crucial to closely monitor developments in the region. On the other hand, Iran has expressed significant concern and strong opposition to the United States' decision to increase its military presence in the Middle East. It perceives this increase in military presence as a response to its efforts to limit its regional influence and weaken Israel's military endeavors. Iran has taken this threat seriously and has intensified its own military presence in the region. However, Iran's recent regional efforts have come at a heavy cost. Particularly, an attack in Syria resulted in significant losses for the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, Iran's most important military unit. These losses have had a negative impact on Iran's regional influence and strategic plans. The attack is believed to have been carried out by Israel, and it appears that Israel continues similar operations to restrict Iran's regional activities. Furthermore, there are strong indications that the United States provided intelligence support to Israel during the planning stages of this attack. This suggests that the United States is supporting efforts to limit Iran's regional influence and is taking a tougher stance against Iran. In conclusion, these complex dynamics in the Middle East reflect Iran's regional power struggle and U.S.-Israel cooperation. These developments hold great significance for regional security and stability, and are among the determining factors for the future of the Middle East. Therefore, it is crucial to closely monitor and analyze these events. We will continue to assess the consequences and effects of these events and keep you updated on developments in the Middle East. Thank you for allowing us to share these complex and significant developments with you.